How's it going? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F125 My Team mode for today's season break. I know, it's going to be a short one, and then that'll be the end of the episode. I'm joking, we're going to the Netherlands today after the summer break. Last race was Hungary. Don't know what it is with Hungary in F1 games. It's either a good track or a very, very bad track. And playing as Joshua Dirksen, it was actually raining at one point, and I thought we were actually going to be a-okay, because when rain comes down, sometimes that means we can actually do quite a bit. Like, we can actually, you know, maybe get a couple positions out of it, and even at certain points with weather racing, we can probably even get a good points finish out of it. But once the rain stopped, on the other hand, it just wasn't good, and we barely hung on to a top 10 finish after all the pit cycles and whatnot. So it sucks that we didn't quite get a better finish. I would have liked to get a better finish, but a P10 is a P10, and I'll take it. And especially with everything that happened in the race, especially with, I think it was the Astons of Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso. Maybe not so much Alonso as it was more Stroll. Yeah, just curious of what they were going to do, and if they were going to pull a Yuki Tsunoda from the Belgian sprint race. And Stroll did it quite a bit of times, I can tell you that much. But hey, whatever. And we just go on ahead and move on forward, because it's pretty much all we really can do is just move on and continue on to the next thing. So that's how everything kind of shapes up to be. But yeah, Max Verstappen actually ended up winning that race. He got his 5th win of the season in Hungary, and with that win, as a matter of fact, he's the points leader by 3 points ahead of Charles Leclerc, who finished 2nd in that race, and ahead of Lando Norris, who finished 3rd in that race, who sits 3rd in the championship. The championship battle is actually really heating up as we head into the summer break, because not only is Max 3 points ahead of Charles, but he is also 15 ahead of Lando Norris. George Russell's in 4th, Lewis Hamilton in 5th, Oscar Piastri in 6th, Yuki Tsunoda 7th, Nicolas Olaf P8, Kimi Antonelli in P9, and then Fernando Alonso in P10. Then Joshua Dirksen sits in 11th, Carlos Sainz in 12th, Alexander Albon 13th, Pierre Gasly 14th, Esteban Ocon 15th, Nico Hülkenberg 16th, Gabriel Bortoleto 17th, Oliver Behrman 18th, and still it is Lance Stroll, Isaac Hadjar, Liam Lawson, and Jack Doohan without a single point scored thus far this season. And on the constructor's side, it's a bit of a different story over there, because Ferrari leads ahead of McLaren still by, I think 14 points is what that is. Yeah, it looks like 14 points. Maybe 30. No, I think we're going to be like 24. No, it'd be 14. It'd be 14 points ahead of McLaren. And then you got Red Bull a distant 3rd, which is insane to say, but they're a distant 3rd. And you got Mercedes 4th, ourselves in P5. We've almost cracked the 100-point column, and I think after Dutch we might be able to. It just kind of depends. You got Williams sitting in 6th, Aston Martin sits 7th, Alpine in 8th, Haas in 9th, the Kicksauber team in 10th, and then the V-Carbs in 11th. Still no points. Still 0 points on the board, so not looking the greatest for them. There are a couple changes I want to go through, but the first one, I want to go through our performance and team stats. I'm shocked we haven't gotten a rivalry. Like, I don't know if I've turned rivalries off. I don't even know if that's possible to turn them off, but I've literally not gotten a single fucking team rivalry. And I feel like I should have one with, like, Williams and Aston Martin, or Aston Martin, like one of the two, because I feel like the game is trying to give me Mercedes because I've won twice, which automatically, according to the game, makes me a championship threat. But I have not gotten a team rivalry, which is new. But yeah, it's like I said, I should be rivals with Williams and Aston, or Aston, I should say. One of the two, like I said, one of the two, because, like, it's just because I'm P5 in the championship. That's all it is, and it's not giving me any other team beneath me, which I feel like it should give me Williams, because it makes the most sense to give me Williams. But maybe we'll get a fucking rivalry going. I have no idea, man. But currently, through the first 15 races of the season, we've gotten 2 podium finishes courtesy of Nikola Solov, 2 race wins also courtesy of Nikola Solov. I also could have sworn we had a fastest lap at some point, but I think that, oh wait, yeah, it was back in Austria. I thought we had it with Solov, but Verstappen kind of mopped the fucking floor with us, so we don't have a fastest lap yet. We've got 12 top 10 finishes. We've finished 26 races, so I'm guessing that's just combining Josh and Nikola. No pole positions, but 2 top 10 qualifying rounds, which, again, both are courtesy of Nikola Solov. Austria and Belgium. We even had a fucking sprint Q3 for fucking Belgium as well, because we got into that as well. So, and then yeah, fan rating, we actually went up to fan rating 3, which is nice. So now we're ahead of Sauber, Haas, and VCARB. And the next level is 4, which has Williams, Aston, and Alpine. Now, I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but is there also a fan rating rivalry that you can also get? Because I could literally have one with like Sauber or Haas. Like, I feel like that makes the most sense. And I don't know why I don't have like that either. Or like a driver rivalry. Like, why am I not having a driver rivalry? It's weird. That's all I can say. We have a fan rating of 3. We have 3 permanent bonus perceptions, and then we have the 3 extras with the +3 recent sentiments. With the title sponsor loyalty up by 2, secondary sponsor income up by 2%, and perception with all drivers is upped, which is good. I don't have any owner trainings. I still need to schedule this one. And then I have another training point, which I might be able to spend. But also, want to take a look at the research very quickly. I did mention at the end of last episode, I am going to cut back on researching stuff. So I have this going for chassis. Obviously, I have the DRS and Halo going for aero. I don't think I have nope, I don't have anything going for power. As a matter of fact, I need to do this for power, but I want to fit all the power upgrades I already have on before I get new ones. And then durability, I don't think I have anything for durability. Nope, I don't have that either. But if we head to development, here's the main reason why. So the front wing flat profile, that is being developed. The beam wings being developed for, I think, no, not Solov, Dirksen. Chassis, I have the rear floor under tray going for Dirksen. Powertrain, this is what I mean. I have 5 current upgrades that that I researched, but I then need to, like, develop them. I have so much power just sitting right here, and I'm, like, not able to get them all developed. So I want to develop all of these parts before I even attempt to dump any more resource points into another engine upgrade. The same thing goes for durability. I mean, I got 4 right now with durability. These 4, like, if I had the facility improvement or whatever, where I can have 2 going at the same time, I would do that. If I had the other 2 for power to get, like, the cylinder heads going, or, like, get the last stators going as well, I'd fucking do that too in a heartbeat. Do not get me wrong, I fucking would. Chassis, it's looking all right. I could actually get the development for chassis to allow us to simultaneously develop 2 upgrades. And then aerodynamics, it's like, well, if I got 2 upgrades coming in or going already, then it makes up for the, space that I don't have, right now for parts that need to be developed, which is fine. Because then once those 2 come in, these 2 might still be here, or this front wing flat profile will be gone, and the wheel rim covers will still be here. Just kind of depends. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Facility upgrades. I actually don't have anything going. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do development expansion for chassis. We'll do that. I will then head to... What else should I do? Maybe do development expansion, research, nope, development expansion for durability. Go ahead, do that. Can't do anything for personnel, can't do anything for corporate, but that's fine. So we got that all done. But let's head over here because I do want to show you guys something. So I did make a post a while ago about the chrome livery, the special livery that we ran at Monaco and Spain. It was just a black replaced with chrome, and that was like the special livery that we ran that time. I asked if you guys wanted to see that make a return and maybe be the permanent livery colors for the remainder of the season. And let's just say it very much is going to be, give it a sec, it's for sure going to be what we're going to be running for the remainder of the year. I did also add a new sponsor actually on the side. Can't quite tell what it is, but it's a Ralentizado. That is the newest sponsor that's on the car. We have Sarin, another good look for that. I don't think I really changed anything else. Actually, I got a new slot for Venus, so we got that. I don't have this Equinox anymore. I replaced it with this Equinox because it looks better on it. Even though I would like it for not to be teal and yellow, but whatever. I did add more to the front wing, so Octonic is on here, along with A+F and Slingshot. Down here on the front wing, it's Sarin and Niska Ottoman, I think that's how you pronounce it. That is on the bottom of the front wing. Octonic has been upped, I guess, essentially. Yeah, because it used to be this Octonic, now it's this Octonic, which is just more of the octagon. Back here, it is the same thing, essentially. I wanted to change this to the new Niska, or Niska, whatever you pronounce it, Ottoman, to this one. However, it didn't really fit, so I just went with the regular one. That's fine, though. Back here, still Octonic, Slingshot's still here, Venus is still right there, Avalo is right here now. I am waiting on this band rating requirement to fill out both sides of the front halo, or the top of the halo. Mirror is still the Venus stuff, so looking pretty good. And we have, you know, the yellow numbers. The front has actually changed, actually, with the style. So it's now the Aura one, and this one is still the classic bold that we've been using pretty much since the beginning of the season, which is okay. And yeah, so it is the other thing about this car that's different from the other version that we ran. It's all chromed out. The blue is chromed out. The red is chromed out. Obviously, we have the chrome, so that is obviously there. And the suits have also been changed. I don't know if it'll actually show it in this menu, but the suits did get, in fact, changed from the regular black, blue, and red to silver, blue, and red. It's more gray, blue, and red, but try to make it silver. Maybe I should have just turned it white, in all honesty, but hey, it's whatever. And the gloves stay the same because I like the black and yellow gloves anyways. So that is the car that we're going to be running for the remainder of the year. Everything else within the team has pretty much stayed the same. There's not really much to talk about there. Not really much to worry about. Ain't no big deal. But let's go on ahead and jump into the season break, and we'll get through that entire thing. And there we go. Facility improvement has been actually completed, and there's an engineering facility department event. So let's go see what this is all about. Which drivers should be granted simulator time? Both of our drivers have requested extra simulator time this week, but our schedule is fully booked with only one slot available. We need to decide which drivers should take priority. Who should get the session? I think it's best we give it to Dirksen, just because I think he may feel like we're kind of stiffing him with upgrades, so we may as well just give him simulator time. So if we can make it up later on. And ooh, look at this. Talks with Joshua Dirksen have progressed to the point where we could all do with a second face-to-face meeting to clarify some of the details. That's another thing I wanted to do, so let me figure out all of this first. Actually, I could do the owner trainings. That's perfect. Let's do a recruitment drive. I think we'll probably do it for, I think personnel needs it the most. Let's do development for the blitz of powertrain. Can't really do anything else, which sucks, unfortunately. Let's also do driver wellness session to up their focus. Driver performance reviews, delta perception, which I didn't even know that driver sim testing would actually do that too. Holy shit. But then we'll do that. Then we'll head here, head to sponsor discovery, fan outreach, and then merchandise push. So there we go. All that's filled. And then it's to the contracts, which is within here, which actually personnel got the bidding management group, so that's good. So that did come in, which is good. I think corporate also came in. Yep, it did. Perfect. Audience engagement is now level 2. Hell yeah. And I gotta get more upgrades going for that. And I think these also came in as well. Yep. So engineering, development expansion for chassis and durability has been upped, which is all the more perfect. See, if we head here, beam wing should be done here soon. We do have this going, so we're gonna wait on the rear floor under tray to get done. We have 3 days left for both of these, and we have the other slot for durability, which works out perfectly. So everything's kind of falling into place, and I love it. Let's go on ahead and get more stuff. Probably improve the comms, and then we'll do quality of life for chassis. We're gonna need it. Personnel, contractor management. Let's go ahead and do that. And then corporate, we'll do secondary sponsor team. Actually, no, wait, what's outreach? Increase the chance of signing a new secondary. I like that. So we'll do that. And then we'll back out of here. And, oh yeah, I was going to head to personnel because I wanted to see drivers. So I was going to try to keep this a little bit of a secret, but I do want Liam Lawson back on the team at some point. I don't know when, but Liam Lawson is like the first driver that I like immediately went for. I think I had Franco Colapinto on here at one point. I don't know why I don't have him on here, but at one point I did. However, Josh does have a meeting available, and yeah, I'm gonna try to keep pretty much all this stuff, like what drivers I get, under wraps as much as I humanly can. So that's mainly how it's gonna be, or at least how I'm gonna try to handle it. So let's go to this meeting with Josh and see what we got going. See what kind of expectations he's looking for, what he's looking at. So let's see. Expectations of the team, engineering workforce 160. I think we surpassed that. Pay rating of 2, we've definitely surpassed that. And vehicle performance ranking 6. So we're not there yet. And team performance clause achieved three top 10 race finishes, which I think he's done. Actually, as a team, we've done that, so should be fine. Penalty is only 90,000 if we don't do that, which is fine. And the chance to sign is 74%, so we do have a pretty good chance of re-signing him. So, yeah, hey, I like it. Let's go ahead and finish the meeting. I do want to try to keep Joshua on for at least another season, if possible, and kind of just go from there. But yeah, so go ahead and advance through time, see if we get the DRS. We do.
Great news.
Perfect.
The development of a part is complete, so and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the Assign Upgrade screen when you have a moment.
Wait, what? So wait, the beam wing got done, but it didn't actually get done. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait. Did it not just say the beam wing just got finished? Why is it back in the development? Why do I have to wait 5 days for that? Okay, the rear floor under tray is done. So with that, let's go on ahead and do. Let's do roll dampers, may as well. So we'll do single development, standard. And we'll do it again. Single development, standard. Boosted, perfect. Durability, that came in. So we'll get the energy store improved materials next. Coming after Zandvoort, which is perfect. Boom, boom. Both of them should at least. Hopefully both the statters and spark plugs will come in so I can start on this statters. And then pretty much after that one's done, just do everything else. So there's that. So, yeah, okay, now the halo is... What? Now the fucking thing isn't even on here. I'm so confused. Oh, okay.
So, just heard about some potential interest from a driver. They'd like to chat. Because they've approached us, it means we're gonna skip straight to a first meeting with them. If you want to accept, we'll head straight there. Though, of course, you can always decline, and we won't hear anything more from them.
Well, this is going to be another one of them long fucking intros. I am very, very sorry. I'm already at 20 minutes of recording. and no racing, but all right, we got approached by Nico Hulkenberg. Okay, shit, that's a first. Let's go. What's up?
Okay, I've said yes to an informal chat. Let's get them in, tell them all about our project, and see what we can learn about them.
Sounds good. I mean, we're not the Audi project, but maybe he wants to get out of their fence. Hey, Nico, it's nice to see you. Holy fuck, I'm actually shocked. Even my character's fucking happy. What the fuck? Nico's reached out to us, expressing an interest in joining the team and offering to have an initial meeting that's allowed us to learn what their expectations are. Okay. So they want the fan rating to be at 7, which it might not happen come season's end. Engineering workforce of 196. And vehicle performance ranking at 6th. Jesus Christ, his annual salary is 15.88 million, and his signing bonus is 2.03 mil. Team performance clause achieved 3 top 10 race finishes. We have a 65% chance of signing him. That's like damn near close to what Josh has. Whew, well, we got him on the finished meeting. Oh my god. Holy shit. Man. That is fucking crazy. I didn't think Nico would have an interest. I didn't think any driver would have an interest. Yeah, fucking Nico is just here now. He's seeking elsewhere. Wow. That is fucking crazy, dude. Damn. What's this? I got a message. Driver talks to brief. I want to let you know that the recent meeting with Joshua went very well. Positive and has unlocked the potential for further negotiations. Well, that's good. It's very, very good. But now I'd be at a crossroads. Would I want Nico or what I want fucking Josh? You know, like, damn it. Well, let's see if we get the statters, which we do.
Hey, boss. Just a reminder that we need to comply with the sports cost cap. We can spend, but only to a point. We'll need to keep abreast of our outgoings to ensure that we're within the rules. Or else we'll be in serious hot water and we'll suffer some big punishments. We'll be able to compete while staying legal, though. Take a look at corporate for more info.
Cost cap review. We have an update on our spending versus the cost cap adjusted for current season progress. We're spending on car upgrades, engineering facilities, and overall workforce all count towards the cost cap. So it's worth reviewing whether we're currently under or over that target. So the cost cap is 81 mil, and we've spent 31 mil so far this season. We're 50 million under, so that's good. Yeah, we haven't even... We're scarcely close to halfway, but you can kind of see like the steady climb going up. So I think we're gonna hit maybe 60 mil by December, maybe. But yeah, we're 50 mil under. We're fine. I mean, we just did spend quite a bit of money. But I do want to head here because development. We actually did get a powertrain upgrade. Oh shit. Yep, statters and spark plugs both came in. Let me get the next statters in. I don't want to develop any of these other upgrades quite yet because I want to do them at the same time. So we'll head here, assign upgrade. Does Dirksen have... Okay, so yeah, they both should have spark plugs, I think. Yes, they do. They both have the spark plugs. So I'll give the statters... We're going to play as Solov today, so I'll give it to Solov. I'll give it to him. I don't know what's going on with my beam wing. It should have already came in, and it's not here, which is worrying that it's not here, but okay. It says in 3 days, but I don't know. Multiple activities just got done. The Halo research got done. All that
this
got
one's
done.
Gone according to plan.
All right. The facilities request my attendance. Okay, another engineering department facility. Dirksen's focuses went up, which is nice. Can't ask for any better than that. Nothing happened to Solov, which is good. Okay, development. Okay, the beam wing did come in. Okay, I don't know why that took so much more longer, but it did. But now the Halo and DRS maximum slot gap are both in now, so that's perfect. So the front wing, gurney flap, or front wing flap profile. You know what I meant. We'll start developing that. That'll come in before Baku. Oh shit. Okay. There we go. So they're both in development right now. Assign upgrade. Dirksen should have the beam wing. He does in fact have it. So there we go. And performance-wise, Solov just has a little bit extra power than Dirksen has. And Kicksauer is actually running away with, from us, so... Yeah. Yeah. Damn, well, this is almost a 30-minute fucking intro. I'm so sorry again. I did not anticipate this happening again like Belgium, man. But... Okay, we continue. We got more activities to get
Chief,
finished. We finished
we've
that.
got multiple parts out of research.
Now it's,
Don't forget to develop them.
Race weekend
We've
time.
got performance
Complete
sitting on the
3
table that we could be getting into the
Holy
car.
Fuck. So, yeah, I mean, hey, not bad at all. Research-wise, I actually didn't even think about what else I can research. Well, I can research the rear wing underflap. But since I got quite a bit needing to be developed, I'll just wait on that. Chassis, I'm pretty sure I can research more. Powertrain, like I said, I'm not going to do much, and durability, I'm going to wait to do that. So, yeah, I think my main area, I could probably do one more aerodynamics upgrade, and then I could probably do like 2 or 3 chassis upgrades. Because, yeah, I still got all that. I could probably do one more durability. I think the maximum that I want to have, like, not endlessly, but like consistently, is like 4 at a time until something happens to where I need to adapt a part or something. I don't know, but hey, we're gonna finally head to the race weekend. So I'm gonna go on ahead, hop in the race. Oh shit! I'm gonna go on ahead, hop the race weekend, do practice and do qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys in the next tab because I still need to show you guys who I'm racing as this week, which is going to be Nikola Solov. Looks like Josh and Nikola's racecraft and awareness are the same. Dirksen's pace is a little bit better, and his experience is up by 1, and his pace is up by 6, and their focus is the same. So as a matter of fact, Solov is like almost neck and neck with Josh on RTG, so here sometime soon it's going to be like damn near past that point. Oh man, this is going to be interesting. But hey, gonna play as Solov, and with that, I shall meet you all starting lineup for the start of today's race, or in qualifying. Who knows? I'll see you whenever.
Just look at that sea of orange. No surprises if I tell you we're here in Holland at Zandvoort for the Max Verstappen celebration party. It's a quick track and perfect for high speeds, high stakes qualifying. Welcome along to the Dutch Grand Prix qualifying day.
It is always good to do one of these commentaries over qualifying because, man, was this a very, very fun qualifying. So starting off, first of all, we barely almost made it into making just a single lap around here. We were kind of a little too close, but when we got there, we were all pretty good. And yeah, coming out of that banked corner, got onto the grass, I was pushing. I wasn't even worried about Lance Stroll ahead, even though we were catching him. We were 5/10 up in Sector 1, but this car, it was flying through the corners. It was bad fast. And as we got towards the end of Sector 2, 7/10, we were up on Isaac Hadjar, and could even hear it a little bit, but we hit the gravel too. I was pushing this thing like there was no tomorrow. I knew that this car had a lot in it. The power was there, and on the main straight, ladies and gentlemen, the qualifying lap was so dang good, we got ourselves a 10th at the end of Q1. And shocker, Ferrari 1-2 at the end of Q1, but considering the fact that we were 10th coming out of Q1 is genuinely insane. But Sainz, Hulkenberg, Hadjar, Duhan, our teammate Dirksen, and Stroll were all knocked out in Q1. And then into Q2, we just about missed another lap because we had our AI checked up for Oliver Behrman. But I thought I'd actually use him for a tow. And as you can see, down to the last second, we actually got a lap in. And because Oliver Behrman decided to pass us, we decided to use him as a tow. And once again, just like the previous lap, we were flying into this banked corner. I was on edge the entire time. This car was on edge the entire time. And we were 6/10 up in Sector 1. And that is the highest amount that we have ever been up in Sector 1 so far today. And actually, as a matter of fact, we're catching Liam Lawson, and actually Liam got out of the way so we can actually pass him. But as we headed down into Q2, our lap is so dang good. Our friend Sean actually starts playing Marvel Rivals. He's probably gooning to one of the new Marvel Rival character skins or whatever that came out. We were up in Sector 2 once again, and as we continue on into the right-hander, into the DRS straight, bam, hit the DRS, and into the banked corner once again. This lap was so dang good, I can say that right now. And as we crossed the start-finish line, I thought for a second we didn't beat Gasly until I found out that we made it into Q3 for the third time this season as Nicholas Solov again. And it's amazing how fast we are in this car with Solov. It is actively insane. But unfortunately for some drivers, such as Alexander Albon, Yuki Tsunoda, and Oliver Behrman, and a couple others, they did not have the same luck as we did. But we actually ended up getting into the 110s with that lap time, so it wasn't all too bad. And yeah, Liam Lawson and Gabriel Bortoleto were the other two that didn't make a lap. And then in Q3, because I actually had quite a bit of time to actually, start a lap by myself and not have to check it for anybody, we actually got to the start-finish line relatively fast. So it was actually a nice change of pace for that. And I was kind of thinking, I'm not going to get to Piastri's lap time. I was only 3,300s down from him in Sector 1, which wasn't too bad. But I just kind of had the feeling I was going to be able to catch him. I could, at the very least, though, pass Alonso and Ocon and maybe Kimi Antonelli. It just kind of depended on where we were. But we were also almost 4/10s down from Piastri in Sector 2. And as we as we came into the final banked corner, I should say, you can tell by Piastri's lap time, it's a 1:9.9. As we hit the start-finish line, before we even hit it, we hit the 1:10s. So I already knew I was going to pass Piastri, but for the race on Sunday, we will start P8 out qualifying Esteban Ocon and Fernando Alonso. And this qualifying was so dang fun, I would go back in time and do it all over again because that was the most fun qualifying session I've ever had. But let's stop talking about qualifying and let's go on ahead and get to the main race.
Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and to the Zandvoort circuit. We're 25 miles away from Amsterdam for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total of 370 laps. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Norris, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Piastri, Antonelli, Solov, Ocon, and Fernando Alonso, Albon, Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly, and Behrman, Bortoleto, Sainz, Nico Hulkenberg, and Isaac Hadjar, Doohan, Dirksen, Stroll, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
Well, they're certainly in a great position. It's always great to just come off of a win. The momentum's there, the team are working well together, and so is the car. So what they've got to do is just keep building on that. Don't change a winning formula. Keep it simple and keep doing what you're doing.
All right, rolling off P8. Yet another qualifying Q3 appearance. I hope you guys enjoyed that section. It's nice to always bring that part back. It was absent from Hungary, mainly due to the fact that I somehow lost the recording. I don't know how, because I literally had just recorded it before I did the main race, and then I was sending all the stuff to my editor, and that just never made it somehow. I don't know how it didn't. So this one sure as hell will, though. I'll make sure of it, because I gotta commentate over the qualifying anyways, so have fun with that. But rolling off P8 today, third Q3 appearance, and there's a lot to talk about for this race for a number of reasons. We'll talk. The race strategy is gonna, you know, pretty much decide it all, but it's a good. Let's just say it's a good thing I got into Q3 because take a look at the race strategy. Apparently, it's gonna be a 2-stopper. I'm pretty sure I could stretch that. In all honesty, I probably could with my hearts, but the main reason why this is going to be interesting is because there is rain inbound. Now, it says it's going to happen towards the end of the race, but I'm thinking because of that one cloud cover that doesn't have the little rain specks at the bottom, it's going to start there. So it's a matter of fact, it's going to start around lap 23, maybe sooner, depending on if we get either a safety car or a red flag. It could come sooner, come later, depends. It could have a stop period or whatever where it hits the track and then goes away if a red flag comes out. Doesn't really matter. But that is going to be the main thing to focus on. I'm going to put in not a whole lot of fuel, but just enough to hit like, you know, 3.5 extra laps of fuel. And yeah, just go on ahead and see how this all goes. I don't know what it is with this chrome livery, but this chrome livery already has given us some good luck. Q3 at Zandvoort. I don't remember the last time that I went into Q3 at Zandvoort in a My Team car. It may have been F1 2020 now that I think about it, which has been 6 years. This May, I think, it'll be 6 years since F1 2020. Well, actually, in December of this year, it'll be 6 years since I last made a Q3 appearance in fucking Zandvoort, so... in Season 1, so... that's something to always keep in mind. But this will be a fast race. This will be a race where it's going to be decided on if the rain will come sooner, if it'll come later, if something happens to make it come sooner, or if something happens to where it gets here essentially now, of all things. So, don't really know what to expect out of this, but sure so we're going to find out. So, I think really the only way to find out is by going on ahead and jumping into this race and letting us see what we can do. So let's do that, shall we? Let's go. So already, as I'm looking at the left side, there's already some drivers with some different strategies. Kimmy's going for a soft strat, or soft first tire. Piastri's going for the medium, what the fuck did I just say? Piastri's going for the medium.
No threat of
Ocon's going for the medium. Alonso's going for the hards like myself. So he's doing the 2-stopper like me. I think Antonelli might be able to pull a 2-stopper unless he has to do a 3. Which I'm thinking that's what he might have to do, because I know the soft tire is mainly for like a 3-stop strategy. But depending on how much we could save our tires, we might be able to stretch it out all the way until the rain comes down. But yeah, I'm not too sure what all the other drivers ahead of us are doing. Was that rain already? What the fuck was that? Did you see that? Y'all see that little speck? What the fuck? It's not even that overcast. What the hell happened there? Well. Oh shit. Hopped over the curb a little bit. Jumped Piastri. It ain't too bad. Was hoping to get Antonelli. Clearly we didn't, but it's okay. On P7 right now, which ain't too bad. Hamilton's gonna go around the outside of Lando. And he got him too, huh? Now, I find it hard to believe that Ferrari is faster than McLaren in this game. That is fucking insane. I feel like it should be the opposite way around.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
I did get around Kimi though, so that works. They're up to P6. Okay, Hamilton and Lando are also on the set of mediums. So I'm guessing up ahead, George and Charles are also on mediums, and so is Max the leader. Yeah, they're kind of battling up there. Damn, I got a purple sector 3, hell yeah. Whoa, Lando. He got really loose coming out of turn 1. This race, it's gonna be interesting with tire strategy. Oop. Hippity hoppity the fucking curb. Damn, I just got really fucked. The car just like did not want to fucking turn right there. Oh shit. Didn't even have like a good entry into that corner. I really had to go into that corner awkward as shit too, so. Gotta keep that in mind for next time I go around. On 13s now. Or at least getting faster. Definitely not race winning speed, but hey, I'm in P6 nonetheless. I'm ahead of the Merc of Kimi. That's a positive. It's a net gain. Net gain for me and a net loss for him, unfortunately. I like Kimi. He's a good kid. Damn, we're actually catching Charles and Russell ahead. I don't know if their battle ensued so hard to the point where they got backed up into all of us, but they better pay attention, or else fucking Hamilton and Lando are fucking smelling blood in the water with those two. I find that curve a lot more often than I want to. I don't like it. I don't like how I find that curve so often.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.0 seconds.
Damn, Russell just got Charles. Hell yeah. Good job, George. Doing a pretty good job with what we got.
With tire wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Hit the one guy that has to worry about tires is fucking Kimi, dude. He's got the one fucking tire strategy that might require him to make 3 pit stops today. See how that goes. Goes for him. Did Lando smack the wall or something? I saw some smoke come off the asphalt.
The car in front. Try to keep up this momentum.
Yeah, I'm shockingly catching Lando. This is not normal. You know, I'm curious when the rain comes, how we'll fare. Because, like, I know back at Hungary, I would have loved for the race to stay, like, rain the entire time. Like, rain the entire time. Would have loved for that to happen. Because I know we were fast in the wets in Hungary, I just don't know about here. Remember a time where it used to be fast in the wets around here, and guess what game that was on? F1 2020. A game that came out 6 years ago. It's been 6 years since F1 2020. Damn, I'm old. Hamilton's going on and on his teammate. Oh, that's why. Charles is on the set of softs. That explains so much why he's losing time to George and us. And why he was actually backing George up into us. Tail the tapes. Wish I could utilize that outside line more. The runs you could get on F1 2020 was insane. Can't do that anymore. Reminiscing a lot on F1 2020. I might need to play that game again. Whoa, Charles. He got loose coming into the DRS straight. That's going to cost him a lot of time. That might hurt him for this next DRS straight. Actually, he's close enough to Hamilton. I think he'll be fine. Well, there's a little thing that I haven't done in God knows how long. But let's go on ahead and do a lap around Zandvoort with Chris, and I'll show you guys what I'm fucking dealing with here as Lando's going for it on Charles.
Nice move, good job.
Yeah, well, Charles is coming in, but that was the craziest fucking lap around with Chris that I've ever fucking done so far. Holy shit. That was an amazing fucking battle between myself and Lando right there. My gosh. That could have been disastrous from the very minute that I made the fucking move. Whew. Alright, well. We're P4 now.
And gap to the car in front.
And we're gonna go.
Seconds.
We're going now. We got clean track, baby. Let's utilize this shit. Hamilton just pitted. Is Piastri gonna, or not Piastri, Norris gonna pit? He didn't pit. Kimi pitted though.
Pit window, and you're gonna be on mediums.
And Verstappen and Russell are also on mediums. I think I might forego a medium tire and take another set of hards because with the rain coming down, that'll be a better option anyways. Yeah, I got another set of hards, so I'm just gonna take that. Fuck it. I'm loving these hard tires, dude. Do a double hard and then pull a fucking intermediate. God, the fucking palm of my left hand is hurting so much right now. Yeah, Max is a long ways ahead, and Russell's like 4 seconds up the road, almost 5. I don't need to shift down that much. If Verstappen came in, I think Russell's gonna pit. Yep. And that means Norris is pitting. Nope. Piastri? Yep, Piastri pits first.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 22.1 seconds.
Well, we're gonna continue. Guessing Verstappen's putting on another set of mediums, so he's gonna do a double medium, then it wouldn't hurt to do a double hard, now would it? Especially if it works better on our car. I don't know what all the other drivers have done, but when we pit, we'll find out. I think Lando's gonna pit this time. He's very slow. Yep, there he goes. So Lando's in.
We're gonna box this
Pit
lap
this
push
time.
hard on the in-lap.
Fitting on another set of hards. Alonso and Verstappen are going at it. Well, that was easy for Verstappen. Oh shit. Yep. Wasn't quite paying attention to where I was going. Not gonna lie. I mean, dude, with the tire wear that we've had, mainly just on the left sides, within 13 laps. That'll be enough to get us to the lap 26 expected range for rain, so we'll be fine. Yeah, Alonso, Gasly, and Behrman are also on hards.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Okay, so that's 15 laps from now. So yeah, like lap 28, maybe sooner with the added seconds.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
All right. Give my fucking left hand a bit of a breather coming down pit lane. I gotta remember pit lane. Here we go. Nice. Whew. Damn. Shit hurts after a little bit, dude. My left hand, from the palm of my left hand fucking hurts like hell. Estimated stop time 2.5. I like it.
Right,
good.
Let's go. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
Okay, so Leclerc came out ahead of me, which is okay. Kind of expected that, but damn, we came out ahead of Antonelli. So Hamilton also fitted on a set of hards. Antonelli went mediums. So yeah, Hamilton went from, I think it was mediums to hards. Leclerc went from softs to mediums, and Antonelli went from softs to mediums as well.
They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road.
Well, there is like a few guys ahead of us that have yet to pit. And it's Alonso, Gasly. Actually, no, Alonso came in with me, I think, right? I think there's like still two guys up there that haven't pitted. I think it was Gasly and I think Behrman. Because roughly we should be like P5 right now. Yeah, I see him on the track map because they got Russell and Hamilton literally right behind him. Got 50% battery. I'm fucking using all of this shit to keep ahead of Kimi. Yeah, Behrman came in. Gasly came in. P5. Still ahead of Kimi.
No need to worry about the tyre conditions
Oh, yeah.
for now. Everything's looking good.
We're actually well ahead of Lando too.
Joshua's
Fuck.
coming in for his stop now.
So now my main goal is to just force Antonelli to use up his hards. Or not hards, mediums, excuse me. While I just continue to drive away. I'm gonna let him trying to catch him past me and pushing as hard as he can to make it happen and ruin his tires in the process. That's mainly what I'm gonna do. Just force him to do all that.
Okay, stand by. We see a problem at our end and we're looking into it.
Better not be fucking major. This DRS, it's fine. I can block Kimi. To my heart's content. Just be DRS, please.
Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're just edging away.
Well, yeah, because it's a fucking Ferrari.
Okay, looks like a mechanical
What?
failure.
Oh, wrong button. I accidentally just hit the wrong fucking button. I did not mean to do that. I meant to look back. Are you fucking kidding me?
Again, find somewhere safe to stop. We need you to retire.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I've never had that happen. Oh my fucking god. No fucking way. I've never DNF'd out of a race before. Oh my fucking god. No fucking way. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
Well, that's 2 race wins in a row for them. I think they'll be really happy with that. I mean, 1 race win is great, but to have 2, you know that you've got it. You're a little bit more comfortable in your skin. This is a great sign of maybe what's to come next.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.
I'm in disbelief. I've never had that happen before. Wow. The race was going so good, and we were on course for a 5th place fucking finish, dude. Legit, all we were doing was just making it to the fucking wet period. And we DNF. Oh my fucking god. The car was fucking great too, dude. The car was fucking amazing. We were doing so good, staying ahead of Kimmy. And then we had a fucking engine issue. I don't even know. I think I put in a brand new ICE or something before the race began, so... Was it that? Like, was it the fucking engine? The new engine that I put in? I don't fucking know, dude. But congratulations to Max Verstappen on the dub. He gets yet another win. George finishes 2nd, Charles finishes 3rd, Lewis finishes 4th, Lando Norris in P5, Kimi Antonelli P6, Yuki Tsunoda P7, Oscar Piastri in P8, Oliver Behrman P9, and Fernando Alonso P10. Gabriel Bortoletto in 11th, Albon 12th, Ocon 13th, Sainz 14th, Gasly 15th, Doohan 16th, Hulkenberg 17th, Stroll 18th, Lawson 19th, Dirksen 20th, then me. Wait, Isaac Hadjar DNF'd as well? He DNF'd before we did. I don't know, man. That was like... Was it because they put too much fuel in the car? Like, was that what it was? Maybe? I don't know. Like, I feel like I ran the race like I normally do. And it's worked all season until, well, now. Fuck, man. It's such a good fucking car, too. God dang it, man. Well, take a look at the standings. Max Verstappen leads by now 13, ahead of Charles in P2, and 30 ahead of Lando in P3. George Russell P4, Lewis Hamilton P5, Oscar Piastri 6. Yuki Tsunoda gets further ahead of us, farther away from us rather, in P7. Nicholas Olov ourselves today at least, P8. Kimi Antonelli P9 and Fernando Alonso P10. Dirksen in 11th, Sainz 12th, Albon 13th, Gasly 14th, Ocon 15th, Nico Hulkenberg 16th, Oliver Behrman 17th, Gabriel Bortoletto 18th. Still, so far, it is Lance Stroll, Isaac Hadjar, who is somehow ahead of Liam Lawson in 21st, and Jack Doohan that don't have a point scored. Fun. And constructors-wise, Ferrari leads by 27 ahead of McLaren in P2. followed by Red Bull in third, 84 ahead of them, and Mercedes in fourth. We could have hit the 100-point column today, man. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? We could have had it today, man. If we got to the wet period too, like, it would have been secured. Like, without a doubt. I believe that we had it, dude. I don't believe. I know we did. Williams 6th, Aston 7th, Alpine 8th, Haas 9th, Kicksauber 10th, and the V-Car team without a point still in 11th. Yeah, I didn't even realize, but Haas and Aston Martin got more points, so good job to them. Aston now at 32 and Haas at 11. Good job to them, especially Haas. Moving on up in the world. Oh man, so I just got a thumbnail for the blowout, and I want you all to take a look at the lap number and the lap I DNF'd on. Out of all laps that it could have been on, it had to be lap fucking 16. Out of every fucking lap, it had to be lap 16. That's an even bigger slap in the face and an even bigger what the fuck? Well, finances. $87,500. Not bad, not bad. The vast majority of it comes from Solov, so that fucking sucks. Somehow our fan sentiment still is up. Some fucking how. I don't know how. I genuinely have no fucking clue how our fan rating is still up, dude. I just DNF'd out of the fucking race and my fan sentiment went up. Why? Fucking why? Oh, nice. The energy storage cells position came in.
Got another question for you.
Mm-hmm. What you ask a... Hey, you, I got a question for you. What's your question? Disappears. What the fuck did you ask? What were you gonna ask? Is it in relation to this? Like, what is it? Make me happy. Oh. Sponsor offers to fund an interactive fan app with behind-the-scenes content. We only need to assist with the content, but they want sole branding rights. Should we approve? We lose 50 resource points, but gain title sponsor loyalty if we accept, and if we decline, we don't lose anything. It says we probably lose loyalty, so we're gonna accept, lose the 50 resource points, and do that. So I guess that makes me somewhat happy. Oh.
Big day. The team feel we now have enough info following our talks with possible drivers that we can now start negotiating contracts. Drivers who we've had at least an early meeting with may now be receptive to discussing a contract. Time to get things ready for next season.
Alright, I'm gonna go do this off camera, so I'll be right back. Alright, now with that whole thing out of the way, it is time for Monza. Actually, no it's not, because You know, I hyped this video up as a big comeback for this series. And then that happened. So now I don't even know what to expect from Monza. So, yay. Messages. A concerning weekend, you don't fucking say. Mechanical failure in the race is a significant concern. I want to assure you that we're treating it with the utmost urgency. Our engineering team is working diligently to uncover the root cause and develop preventative measures to avoid a repeated incident. Recognize the seriousness of this setback and are dedicated to ensuring our car's dependability moving forward. Feel free to reach out. Okay, cool. That's... At least they're doing something about it, so I'll take it. I sound down because I just lost out on like 10 points. Oh man, well let's go here to engineering. Oh yeah, I got improved comms and quality of life improvements for chassis. Let's go. I got some good shits. Yay, component management. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's the fucking ICE that I replaced before the race. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This is a brand new ICE that I put in the fucking car. And it decided to spontaneously fucking combust. Wow. Fucking, I'm savoring the one that I got, dude. You know what? Fuck it. Solov gets new fucking parts. Except the energy store. You get new fucking parts everywhere. And minus the control electronics. New gearbox. Fuck it. Dirksen, you get the same fucking shit. We may have replaced some of your parts last time, but it's whatever. Don't put that one on there. Get brand new fucking parts. Get the fucking old shit out of the fucking way. He gets all his parts brand fucking new. There we go. That is now being taken care of. Developments. What have I got done now? I don't have anything on aero. Don't have anything on chassis. Don't have anything yet on power. Still waiting on that to be done. Energy store should be done at some point too. But now I got 2,000 resource points. Energy store cells positioning came in. Cool. Let's see. Probably do another chassis upgrade. I'll probably do heave dampers. Do that one. And I got 818. I don't think I can really put that towards anything even if I wanted to. And nothing on engine. There wasn't anything on aero. Nothing probably for durability. Nope. Well, we got one upgrade going, which is fine. It's no big deal. I'm fucking sad. We had such a good run going. And it fucking sucks that that is how it fucking ends. God. Well, we're getting more upgrades in, so it works. Hey, I got another guy on the desk. Yes, progress. Perfect. Jesus Christ. That is the wrong thing. I meant to go to activities. Anything I could do? Sponsor discovery? No, we'll do fan outreach. No. Well, this depressed man is gonna end the episode. Fucking hell. And now I'm guessing I'm gonna have that fucking DNF on there the entire time. Yep. A big fat fucking DNF at Zandvoort. It was such a good race too. It was such a good fucking race. And that's the first time that I've DNF'd out of a race ever. And I just lost out on a fucking heap amount of points. So fuck me, I guess. God dang it, dude. Well, we got Monza next, and that's a power-hungry track. As a matter of fact, Monza till the end of the fucking year is like all my bread and butter tracks. So Joshua's probably going to score a couple of victories. Nicola Solov's going to probably score a couple of victories. If we DNF as I'm playing them at any given point in those races, I'm going to flip the fuck out. Especially if I'm leading it. I'm going to fucking break something, and I'm not going to be one of them. Let's hope it doesn't fucking come to that. Let's just hope we don't have any more fucking engine failures the rest of the fucking season. Please. But that'll be it. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and notification bell below for some more. I'm gonna go weep in sorrow myself to bed. And when I come back next week, because NASCAR iRacing will be uploaded tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking hope that I don't have anything go wrong at Monza. Let's just say that much. But thank you all so much. I love you all to death. Let's march forward to the end of season 1. If this is a setback, let's fucking take from it, learn from it, move on to the next. All we can really do. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Have a good night, everybody, and goodbye.